Hello everyone. In this session, we'll learn about another cell organelle, that is mitochondria. Mitochondria. This mitochondria is also known as powerhouses of cell. It is known as powerhouse of cell. Powerhouse of cell. It was first discovered by Kolliker. It is first discovered by Kolliker. Discovered by Kolliker. Later, this organelle is named by bioplast. It is named by bioplast. It is named as bioplast by Altman. Later, this bioplast is named as mitochondria by Benda. Benda named bioplast as mitochondria. Are you understand? Mitochondria are known as powerhouse of cell, and it is discovered by Kolliker, and it is named as bioplast by Altman. Later, Benda named it as mitochondria. Coming to occurrence, where they are present. They are mainly found in eukaryotic cells. Mitochondria are present in eukaryotic cells. And what is the number of mitochondria in a cell? The number is varied from cell to cell. Their number is variable. That means they are not constant in number. From cell to cell, their number is changed. Okay. Their number is very high in actively growing cells and dividing cells. Their number is very high. They are rich in growing cells and dividing cells. That means their number is dependent on activity of the cell or function of the cell. Okay, do you understand? Next, mitochondria shape is generally rod shaped or spherical shaped. Spherical structures, and they convert potential energy into kinetic energy. And this kinetic energy is stored in the form of ATP. Whenever the cell requires energy, ATP gives energy. That's why they are called powerhouse of cell. Next, mitochondria are involved in oxidation of food materials. They are involved in oxidation of food. They are involved in breakdown of food materials, and they release energy. That energy is stored in the form of ATP. Okay. Next, coming to structure of mitochondria. Each mitochondria is enveloped with double membrane. This is mitochondria, and this mitochondria is enveloped with double membrane. Outer membrane is smooth wall. This is outer membrane. And inner membrane is highly invaginated. That means that shows invaginations. That means infoldings. These all are invaginations of inner membrane. This is inner membrane. Okay. Next, the space present between outer and inner membrane. This is the space. The space present between outer and inner membrane is known as perimitochondrial space. Perimitochondrial space. This is perimitochondrial space. Next, the infoldings of inner membrane is known as cristae. These are cristae. Okay. Next, the inner space of mitochondria. This all is inner space. This inner space of mitochondria is generally filled with matrix. This all is matrix. Okay. This is matrix. This matrix is filled with ribosomes, circular DNA, RNA, and all respiratory enzymes. This is filled with, these are ribosomes. They are filled with ribosomes. Next, it also have a circular DNA. This is circular DNA. Okay. DNA. Next, RNA is also present in the matrix. Along with that, all respiratory enzymes are present. Respiratory enzymes. The enzymes which are required for respiration are present in the matrix of mitochondria. Okay. Next, the ribosomes are generally 70S type. They are 70S type of ribosomes. Next, coming to DNA, which is circular DNA. Circular DNA, and which is rich in guanine and cytokinins. Guanine and cytokinins. Due to the presence of guanine and due to the presence of guanine and cytosine, this DNA is denaturated at higher temperatures. Compared to normal DNA, it is denaturated at higher temperatures because generally between guanine and cytosine triple bond is present. In between adenine and thymine double bond is there. Here the DNA of mitochondria is rich in cytosine and guanine, and triple bond is present between them. So that to break the bond between cytosine and guanine, that requires more energy or more temperature. That's why it is denaturated at higher temperatures. Okay. Due to the presence of this DNA in mitochondria, this mitochondria is also known as semi-autonomous organelle. Semi-autonomous organelle. Autonomous organelle. Okay. What are the names are present for mitochondria? First one is powerhouses of cell. Bioblast is called by Altman, and here semi-autonomous organelle. Semi-autonomous organelle because of presence of DNA, circular DNA in the mitochondria. Because of presence of this DNA, it is self-duplicated or self-replicated, and it is also involved in cytoplasmic inheritance. That's why it is called semi-autonomous organelle. Next, coming to respiratory enzymes, all the respiratory enzymes are present in the matrix, and divalent ions are present in the matrix. Divalent ions. What are the divalent ions? Magnesium, manganese, etc. They are required for the activation of enzymes. Such divalent ions are present in the matrix of mitochondria. Okay. Next, cristae part. This cristae part I will explain in the another video. Okay. Thank you.